Check that out. That's Mr. Brandon from Adventure Archaeology, and today we're going to be playing with that new machine. Some people may know that as a Vortex, and we're going to be hunting this nice bank that we got a private permission for. So it's going to be a great day. Let's look at our first target right here. Oh, look at that.
What'd you get?
That's a decent first target. A little piece of brass, maybe a snap or a button. This place may be all right. So Brandon's got a signal on the new Vortex, and that thing is screaming. Now this machine is a prototype that he's using to work out some of the bugs. And what a better place in Virginia to work out the bugs, right?
I know, man. That's pinpoint small too.
I know.
What do you think it is?
I have no clue. It sounded coinish to me. We're using a couple different machines because to test what you know, to learn.
It's not deep, is it?
No, it's not deep at all. What is it?
No way.
What is that? Oh, it's a Washington.
Oh, I was about to
I thought it was a large scent.
You about gave me freaking heart, Billy.
Oh my gosh. It sounded just like a large scent too. That's all right. Man, that thing was screaming on that new machine. I just found this. Is pretty cool. I think it's a piece of an old gauge. It's brass on one side. Looked like it had a little flip out and then iron on the back. So I'm not real sure what it was, but it definitely looks like I don't know, it had a purpose, maybe some numbers or something down there. I don't know, that's pretty neat. Check that thing out. I think that's a lipstick case. I don't know. Bet it doesn't come apart though. Oh, it says something on the back. It's got a little design on it. That's pretty neat. I bet someone was kind of upset when they lost that. Man, it sounded so good too. We'll see what that design says. Looks like a heart and something else on there. Well, this beach looks good, but we've got another lead on another one, so maybe we're gonna go check that one out. Finding a few things here and there. It's just not quite as old as what we're looking for. So we'll see if we can go pick up a few older items to help this guy from Alabama out. Yeah, it looks so good too.
Gotta love the white.
He said first signal. There it is. What is that?
Made some major impact.
Does it got rings on it?
Can't tell.
Yeah, it's got 3 rings. Cool, man. That's nice.
Was that a 58 caliber?
Yeah, 58. First signal.
First Civil War bullet in Virginia in 2024 with a Vortex.
That's pretty cool, man. That's awesome.
Well, and don't mind the boat hair. The boat hair don't care, right?
No, that's right. Dude, I heard it from a long ways away. I was like, man, that sounds pretty good. So congratulations right there.
Heck yeah, man. All right, so I got a signal right here. Almost identical to that last bullet. Dropping off fast on the pinpoint. Gets a little scratchy on this side, but I think there's some iron mixed in with it based off of the second bar on my screen. Let's dig it up and see what it is.
That's pretty cool. I like that second bar feature.
Yep.
Go back the other way.
Yeah, it's good that way.
Yeah, it just sounds clean and crisp. Pop that thing open. You think you'll be able to pinpoint it?
Yeah, that's right. There. Yeah, for those curious, I'm not wearing my headphones because it's a little hot out here today.
It's hot. It is hot.
It's like a clay pack under there.
Yeah, it holds the real heavy stuff up high because it's won't allow it to sink.
There we go.
So let's see the magic.
Let's see if we hear it now.
Oh, she's out.
Well, maybe. Nope.
Oh, it's still in there.
Sharpened up too.
It did. It sounds nice and crisp.
Let's see.
Cool.
I missed it.
Did you?
I think
No
I did.
way.
Operator error, right?
Oh, it's like anything. You learn something new. I think it's like you said. There's a piece of iron in there. Oh, it's deep. Oh, you're all the way on
there.
the side.
I guess I better turn my camera back on. Sorry to make your editing hard, Matt.
It's okay. I'm not angry at you.
All right, right here. Yeah, I missed my target a little bit with my plug, I think.
It's hard to dig plugs in the sand. You know, it could be artillery shells. There were a lot of artillery shells flying in here.
It pinpointed a little too small for me to think that way, but I mean, I wouldn't argue if it was.
I see some rust. Oh no, it's a T-post.
Is it? Yep, you called it. That's why that was reading iron.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still learning how to read the 3 bars, so we know now.
That's okay, but I mean, you had to dig that. It was so close to that over there.
Yeah, we're only like 6 foot from where the bullet came out.
Yeah, that's great.
It is a post, though. You are correct.
So Brandon's got a super deep signal. We're hoping it's not a can.
How deep do you think we are right now?
I don't know, but
I mean, that's a hand shovel right there.
It's in the area where we have found some artillery shells. We're looking for the rust color stain right there. So we know it's big iron, but the question is it a shell? That's what we want. There are some farm implements around here, so we don't know.
Just trying to widen it out right now.
Come on, Beach, treat us right. We pretty much forgot everything that we needed to do this as well today.
And threw a camera in the water.
Yeah, and threw a camera in the water, so.
I mean, I don't know, that could be for good luck. Instead of burying a banana, we throw a camera in the water.
I don't know the berry banana part. I know no bananas on the boat. All right, we're gonna keep going. So we can't exactly show you right now, but what it is a huge piece of flat iron, and it's completely laying flat on the bottom, and it's about that wide, and it runs long ways here. So it's definitely not a shell because we know it is flat. We can feel it, but it's way too big to even get out of the ground. So that thing reached down and touched it.
Yeah.
Like, no problem, could hear it. Typically with machines and this size iron, you want to be able to read this kind of depth of iron because you don't know what's going to be down there, if it's going to get you in a pit, into artillery shell, or any number of features from the American Civil War, especially where we are. But if you're in Europe, I mean, that's the thing that's going to get you into a horde, which is, man, the absolute dream. So super, super impressive. So I got a really great signal and I reached down in the water, but you can tell our beach is gone, and that's okay because we have permission to the average low tide mark, which is somewhere right around where I'm standing. It just means that we can't go any farther in the water, or we have to use a permit for that. So check that out. Nice, beautiful dropped mini ball from the American Civil War. And I have a high suspicion, yep, this is a swage base bullet. The swage base means that it's got these little marks on the bottom. It means it was pushed through a machine, and it was a machine-made bullet. But as far as bullets go, it is hard to get them any prettier than that. All right, so you got to tell me to start with. This is a learning curve every time you pick up a new machine, right?
Oh yeah.
What are your initial impressions of it?
So far, I like everything about it with the ergonomics. Like, it feels good when it's in the water. It feels good when it's in your hands. The one thing right now that I'm working on is I'm getting used to where my thumb placement is on the screen. So It's a little bit different than like the AT Max or the Apex where the button is. So I'm just getting used to that. I hit the settings button a couple times today thinking I was pinpointing. But other than that, man, this thing's working like a dream.
Yeah.
I really like it. And as Matt mentioned, this is still one of the test models. So, you know, I'm probably only about halfway there to what this machine is really going to be capable of.
Right.
And I feel pretty good. You found a bullet today. I found a bullet today. So I'm keeping up at least.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's, and that's a big thing. There's a lot to be said about, quote unquote, keeping up. But when you're not only just keeping up, you're learning a new machine as you go.
And I've never water hunted in Virginia, period. So you gotta think this is all new. Like where I'm at, I can't see my coil right now at a foot below the water level. Where I'm at, the water's crystal clear up to 8 foot. So
well, this is diveable. This is beautiful diving water here, Brandon.
Diving you all you want, man.
All right, Brandon's calling bullet. We'll see if he's right.
Nope.
That is world-class junk. Golly, dang, that thing sounded so good. We have a Mr. No Legs that's swimming around here somewhere. He's probably crawled up in the boat now.
Like he literally came at
He was coming at me.
I was like, watch out, there's a snake coming to
And
me.
I was like, where is he at? Oh, he is 4 foot from me.
Yeah, now we're kind of like watching.
Now where'd he go? Maybe he went somewhere else. Go find somewhere else. If you see him, don't tell me. Just act like I knew where he was at. So we did it. So we did it. It was a pretty rough hunt, but we had a good time. And more importantly, we got the opportunity to test a new machine in some really hard hunted places. And we found a few things.
Absolutely. The big thing for me, though, to be honest with you guys, is learning how to maneuver that coil around boulders that you can't see.
Yeah.
That is one of the things, if you watch Matt's videos, you don't realize the bottom of the river is not smooth.
No.
There are boulders this big and logs everywhere, and you cannot see because of the mud. So it was kind of more like braille detecting for me today, but I figured it out.
Yep, we figured it out, found a few things, and we had a good time and learned the new Vortex, which is a fantastic machine. Go over to his channel, check out more about that. He will have a ton more videos of it. So, as always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you guys next time.
So I wanted to stop and preface this video at the very beginning after that first target and say that we're really testing this machine. We're testing it in places we've been to see, one, if we can understand the signals, know that there should be some history left there, and then really giving this machine a hard workout to determine what the sounds and signals are. And it's really just a big learning process. Overall, you're gonna like what you see out of this machine.